When I was little, I used to just so badly wish that I could be Max from the Goofy movie. And I literally used to have dreams that I'd be like flying over my 3rd grade class. But the difference between my dream and the actual movie was that at the end of my dream, everybody in my 3rd grade class would get up on stage and we'd end by doing a synchronized choreographed dance together. I don't understand me either. Anyway, fast forward about 15 plus years and I graduate from college with a BA in Humanities, which is a story for another time. But about a year before I graduate, I read the book I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. And that got me integrated into his email marketing system, which led me to buy a course on freelancing, which I thought was interesting, and then to buy a course on finding your dream job, which I also thought was interesting. But then he sold me this course on how to start and launch an online business, and it was like my freaking soul exploded. That initiated a summer where literally my friends got concerned because I wouldn't leave the house and would only watch webinars, but yeah. So it's right at this time when I'm having this like moment that, and I'm not joking right now, that this dream of me in a yellow jumpsuit leading this synchronized dance comes into my mind. And I have this moment where I'm like, wow, like maybe I always knew that I wanted to gather people together to like do something meaningful. I don't know. The only problems though were that 1, I truly doubted my ability to lead anybody in anything significant, and also 2, I had no skills. Those are pretty big problems. But at that point, literally like the only internet guy I was following was Ramit. But I remember he said once, he said, don't try and be 40 before you're 40. And so I was like, well, might as well get cracking. That resulted in me starting this business that basically helped college kids with life skills. To be honest, not that successful of a business, but the best, like one of the biggest blessings of my life, because it provided this playground, this like medium for me to just practice and also fail. I learned how to build websites, do copywriting, do email marketing, do design, do video editing. It was one of the greatest things that could have ever happened to me. Anyway, shut that business down and I ended up taking like a million more courses on online business, internet marketing, things like that. I get a lot smarter. Then I took a job doing marketing for a startup, and at that same time I was also taking marketing clients, doing consulting and coaching and things like that. And it was really fun, but I realized that to get more clients and higher end clients, I needed to have something that really set me apart. And I realized that if I had a #1 best-selling book, that would really help a sister out. From day 0 to day 90, so 3 months, I went from having no book concept idea to a #1 bestseller. My book was called Automate Your Routines, Guarantee Your Results, and from that book was born my now company, Automate Academy. Anyway, so then I started to get more clients. Then I became a certified internet marketer, and I started coaching even more people, and I started building out people's funnels and sequences. But then I had this, I wouldn't call it a quarter life crisis, but more like a quarter life reflection. I don't know. But basically the question that kept going through my mind was, is the Automate Academy in the state that it is now, is it 1, important, and 2, will it last? I thought long and hard about it and I was like, well, it is important. The next question of will it last? At the end of the day, the answer was no. I was essentially doing, it was a consulting business. People would give me their business and say, basically fix it. So I'd go in, fix everything, give it back, which was like awesome because I got to see inside a ton of different businesses. But yeah, I realized I had a problem. I was automating everybody else's business, but not necessarily my own. So it took 2.5, 3 months, read, prayed, wrote, worked with a coach, and like really tried to figure out what did I want Automate Academy to look like and become. And then this last November, when I was running a Tough Mudder in November in California, and I ran by somebody and they played Stand Out, and this dream came back to me. So cheesy, but it was awesome. And I just remembered this dream and I was like, I think even from my most naive time, what I wanted to do was to have impact by gathering a group of incredible people to do something meaningful. So rather than me by myself helping one business at a time, I thought it would be a lot more impactful and a lot more significant if I could gather and train an army of automators. So I rebranded and I reshifted because most importantly, at the end of the day, what fills my soul is to have the ability and the resources to have impact. And this was the way to do it. So welcome to Automate Academy 2.0. I'm freaking excited you're here. If you're not an automator already, jump on board, come join us. We automate for impact.